to deliberately conjure some vibration. The reason that we are encouraging this process of virtual reality is because that's the way you make a dominant vibration dominant on purpose. Virtual reality process is for one purpose only, and that is to practice a vibration and make it dominant. Everything that's happening in your life is because of whatever vibration is dominant. Wouldn't it be nice if you could make the vibration dominant on purpose? Wouldn't it be nice that instead of vibrating as you learned to vibrate from your mother when you were 4, and without knowing it, you've just continued to practice that so it still dominates your vibration today? So something that you picked up a long, long time ago that doesn't have anything to do with who you now are or what you now want is still controlling the way people respond to you and controlling things that come to you and controlling the way your body works and looks? Wouldn't it be nice if you could today make another decision about how you want to attract and make that vibration dominant? Don't you think it's worth a little bit of effort? We do. And so we're wanting to practice with you some virtual realities. And we want to remind you that the purpose of the virtual reality is one purpose only: to cause you to offer a vibration that is dominant on purpose. And here's what we mean by this. When you think about most subjects, you already have a dominant vibration relative to those subjects. When you think about the subject of dollars, abundance, money, do you feel more adventurous, exhilarated, excited, unlimited? Or do you feel more worried, concerned, frustrated, limited? You know. Sometimes you say, well, it's a little of both, and we say if it's a little of both, that's good, because you can choose which you want it to be. But most of you know easily, as we throw out those possibilities, where your dominant vibration about the subject of money is. Relationships. Does your dominant relationship feel like fresh air, joy, expansion, freedom, exhilaration? Or does it feel like hard work, I'm always in trouble, struggle? You know. You can tell. When you think about your physical body, does it feel vital and alive and flexible and eager? Or do you feel about your body pensive, uncertain, insecure, not sure? You know. When you think about your physical appearance or weight, do you feel frisky and hearty and adorable and perfect? Or do you feel inadequate, flawed, needy, broken? Now, we've offered extremes here, we know. But the reason we are offering them is because we can feel hot buttons being pushed all over this room as we cause you to focus upon an aspect of your life and offer some scenarios. Your light boards are lighting up all over the place. You can practice virtual reality and cause different activations within you. In other words, we throw out a game like this, like feeling where you are relative to these aspects. And you can feel, but even more importantly, you see the manifestation of it. In other words, are you bickering all the time? Or are you cooing all the time? Are you romping and feeling good? Or are you feeling guilty when you eat? Are you enjoying the aspects of your life as they unfold relative to these subjects? Or are you not enjoying the aspects of your life as they unfold relative to these subjects? You can tell by the way you've been feeling. And what we are suggesting to you here in the most powerful way that we could ever suggest it, because it is our absolute knowing, is that you have creative control of your life experience. You just have not been exercising it. It's why so many of you form relationships. They're good in the beginning, then they go sour, then you reach for another. They're good in the beginning, then they go sour. And it is because most of you are not doing anything about stabilizing your own dominant thoughts. You're just letting whatever floats across your television screen, so to speak, affect the way you feel. You've become audiences that have watched what's happening, audiences that have allowed others to make a decision how you will feel. Esther can tell when she hears the music. She'll say, oh, it's going to get scary, I don't want to watch it. Or, oh, it's turning to an unhappy place, I don't want to watch it. In other words, she wants to watch it when the music is happy, because the potential of something happy is more probable. You have the ability to deliberately activate within yourself vibrations. And it doesn't matter where you stand on any issue that is important to you. You have the ability, with a little bit of work, a little bit of consistent work, of shifting the way you feel, and therefore shifting your point of attraction, and therefore shifting every relationship with every other being, and every relationship with your own physical body, and every relationship with economic conditions. You can change everything. You can modify everything that touches you into that which pleases you explicitly. We just have one small warning. You will never get it done. You will never stop wanting to adjust or amend. And that's the fun when you get the hang of this. When you begin to understand that you can control the way you feel, then you get this constant feedback of what comes back to you. And if something comes back that doesn't feel all that good, then you just amend your virtual reality. Now, we want to give something to you here. We really, really want you to hear this. This is the most important thing that you will hear from us relative to this subject of making a vibration dominant within you. This process of virtual reality is not a process whereby you take something that is broken in your life into a vision and then modify it into something that works. The process of virtual reality isn't where you take something that isn't the way you want it and change it to something that you want. And that is almost the first thing that people think that virtual reality is. In other words, you would not create a scenario where you are building a magnificent house and get in there and discover that it has a leaky roof, and then create in your virtual reality a repairman that would come and fix the roof. Since it's your virtual reality and you get to make it any way you want, we would assume that you would not make a leaky roof. But there is a tendency when you begin playing the game of virtual reality to take some real life scenario and get it in there and wrestle it to the ground. And all that happens then is you mess up the vibration of that virtual reality. And remember, this is only an exercise to cause something else to be dominant within you. You get a sense of this? Physical humans say, well, shouldn't I face reality? And we say, if reality is pleasing to you in all ways, then give it your undivided attention. But if there is an aspect of it that doesn't feel good when you're living it, then why would you take it to virtual reality and hold it in your vibration? And yet that's what so many of you do. That's what worry is. Worry about what has already happened, or
what's the lowest?
All right. Hey, welcome everybody. Welcome. Hopefully you got something out of that video. There's 985 of you on this call. So we're always going to start our morning training calls with a video to set our focus, right? And I know sometimes we may not have the attention span or a lot of time or whatever. I get it. But I think it's important that before you dive into business, before you dive into prospecting, before you dive into anything, you have to set the vibration that you want your audience to adhere to or to feel, right? You're not going to go into a scary movie theater and it be, happy music. Sometimes, you guys always know if you're watching Law and Order or some show like that, you always know that they start the same way every time. It takes about 10 to 15 minutes to get into the actual meat of those types of stories. And you always know that person's going to get it. That person is going to be unalived. So you know that you have to pay attention to the beginning. Am I right, everybody? I don't know where my Law and Order or my people who watch those kind of suspense shows, but you know that you can't get up and go to the bathroom. You can't wash dishes. You're going to have to adjust your mindset and really focus and listen, because part of learning is listening. And if you get up and you walk away, then you're going to be confused for the rest of the TV show, trying to figure out, how what happened and what's it about, because you missed the beginning. So I am going to lock this call, as I did put in the group to you guys. I'm going to start locking the call at around 12:10. I also put a message in the group, so hopefully you guys are all in the Telegram. If you're not in the Telegram, that's the only place that I actually will be communicating from this point on. And I'm glad today is not my show. I'm going to be passing it off to our CMO, Ms. Tony Merrick, and I'm going to be passing it off to our administrative director of everything, Miss Reagan Lynch. So I wanted to jump in because at the beginning, I want us to definitely get to know individuals. So I don't remember the young lady's name that I talked to yesterday. She's brand new. There was a gentleman who introduced me to her, and we actually were on a three-way call that was supposed to last 2 minutes, but we were actually on that call for almost an hour. Because I always give 2 to 7 minutes. And then I realize if I'm going to give any more time, right? And we were on that call for about an hour. I don't remember what her name is. And I wanted her to share something really quickly because I want you guys to meet individuals in our community. And I think that understanding vibration, our name of our company is Vibe. You don't know what the product is because honestly, that's not that important at the moment. And most of you guys are not here for the product, clearly, because you don't know what the product is. You're here because it just feels good. You're here because it feels different, that we're challenging the status quo, that we are about relationships inside of this community. We are not a network marketing company. We are a relationship marketing company, which just makes it feel different. We do want to know who you are. We are less concerned about what you do right now. We are more concerned about the who. We're more concerned about who you are. Then we want you to know why we do what we do. That's not as important right now. We are going to tell you later on how we do it. Like, this is how our product works and how it's going to be beneficial to you. And we are going to uncover what it is. But none of that is important as much as who you are and what you bring to Vibe. What vibration do you bring to Vibe? Does it feel good? So I think most of you are here for that reason, or you wouldn't be here, right? So I don't know if the person can raise their hand. Hopefully we'll get to chat with her for like 2 minutes, and then we're going to move right into the talking about our program and getting into the back office, because that's the most important thing. I know some of you guys are at work right now, hiding in the bathroom, and you want to listen and you want me to get to the point. That's why I do a call at 8 o'clock as well. I do one at 12 o'clock because all of the continents are awake. I do one at 8 o'clock because I typically get the US based population. So I think I may have found them. Let me see. Kevin Ritchie, are you out there?
Yes, ma'am. How are you?
I so apologize because
No, that's okay.
talked for an hour and you told me your name in the beginning and then I couldn't remember, but I do remember how
Yes.
you made me feel. So,
Right. Yes.
so would you mind just really quickly, we're just going to spend maybe about the next 3 to 5 minutes, and then I'm not going to do any more talking, and I'm going to just listen to Reagan and Tony. And then we're going to bring up your new business partner. So Kevin, can you introduce yourself to the community?
Yes. My name is Kevin Ritchie. I am a entrepreneur, and I was introduced to this program, a friend of mine by the name of Isaac Hope, and I am very, very excited about this opportunity. And I have a group of people that I've introduced it to as well, and they are excited as I'm sure everyone else on this call is. So yeah, I am in business with Rynette. That is the name of the young lady that we spoke with yesterday. As actually she's on the line. I would like for her to raise her hand because this is the person that you wanted to speak to the audience. So if she can raise her hand, and if you see her,
I think
Megan.
I made her co-host, I believe.
I'm sorry?
Rynette? I think I made her co-host. Rynette, are you out there?
Yes, I am.
Oh,
Hello,
there she
can you
is.
hear me?
Again, forgive me for not remembering your name,
No,
but I
it's
do
cool.
remember how you made me feel. So
Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. There was a song that I used to sing when I was a kid. My dad used to sing to me, and the song was "Take to the Sky on a Natural High." So I've had a natural high since our conversation yesterday, and it is a vibe. When you're ready, I can give my 1 minute discussion on a vibe and energy. You ready?
yes, but do me a favor,
Yeah.
and thank you for singing because I love singing, but you wouldn't love it. It's not a vibe, right? But you were definitely a vibe. But can you introduce yourself
Sure.
for me, please? And there'll be plenty of time for you to give us like the who's and the how, all of that. But
Yeah, absolutely. So, my name is Ronette, and I reside in the DMV area, particularly in Richmond, Virginia. And I have been part of the network marketing arena for, oh my gosh, for maybe almost 30 years. I was introduced many, many years ago. I love network marketing, but more importantly, I love people, I love serving, and I love great solutions. And so when I was introduced to this company, not knowing that much about it, I just knew that
Recording in progress.
this is something
Sorry.
that is going to really help a lot of people. And so I'm a mom of 3 children. I'm actually been in IT since the 80s. And so I love technology and I love to read. And of course, you heard a little teeny bit. I hope I didn't hurt your ears. I love to sing as well and volunteer in the community. And so, yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't like to talk a lot about myself, but that's a little bit about me.
Well, thank you so much. And I apologize. I wanted to get the recording of Kevin as well, but I'll ask him a question as well before we pass it over to Reagan and Miss Tony so that they can get us in the back office, get us vibing in one place, right? But you shared some things with me, and this is how I used to teach high school. I never really knew what I was going to teach. I knew that if I was teaching Othello or Romeo and Juliet, or I had to focus on, One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, or my favorite, one of my favorite books, I knew I had what content, but I'm like, I don't know if the kids are going to vibe with their eyes were watching God. How do I get them to vibe with that? How do I get that to create a feeling where it's important for them? So I never knew what I was going to teach about until the night before because I had to visualize it. I had to like ponder. And it's the same thing with this company. We know exactly what we do, but we've come to the understanding of who we are as a company just over the last truly couple weeks and why we're doing what we're doing. Because we want to challenge the status quo. We're not going to be like anybody. I don't care what our product is. We're not going to be like everybody else, right? And we want to simplify, although I know I don't do a good job of simplifying, but people have never heard me do a presentation. I'm done by 8:23. I started 8:07. I'm done by 8:23, 8:32 tops, because it's important for me to pay attention to time. Now, when I get in this arena and I'm just feeling, I go long. So I do apologize for that. So I don't mean to cut you off, but we are going to have a lot of time for you to share. But can you just share with me what you thought vibration meant?
Are you asking Kevin or are you asking myself?
No, I'm sorry. Right, I'm asking you, and I apologize I didn't get Kevin recorded, but can you go ahead and share what you shared with me? And I was like, did you write that down or did you just so is this something you had written?
When she explained to me, when Megan explained to me what more of what the company is, and I just am so excited that Kevin, a shout out to Kevin Ritchie, brought me aboard, and he said I can't explain it all. Let me see if I can get Megan on the line, and we were just blessed.
Stop right there. Hold on.
Yeah.
Stop right there, real quick. So Kevin didn't explain anything to you. He just said what? How did he get you? Because that's the question people are like, what do I say to people? Well, we don't know what the product is. Well, we don't know this. You said a mouthful. How did Kevin get you to
right? Well, he was persistent, and he didn't get me on the call, so he left a voicemail message, and the message went something like this: Kevin, don't kill me. He said, "Where have you been, girl? You got to call me. I have something that I need to share with you. It's a great business opportunity, and you're going to miss out if you do not call me." So
okay, that was it, right?
That was it. That was all I needed to hear because I trust him, and knew he wouldn't steer me wrong in anything, even though he's still doing self-discovery. I called him, and he didn't give me much to go on. He said, "I can't really explain it. You got to get on the call learn a little bit more about it. It's a pre-launch stage. Get in now, and you won't regret it. And so he said, in fact, let me see if I can do a three-way. And I was like, okay. And the rest is history. I'm here talking to you, wonderful people.
I love it. He created the excitement. He didn't give you much to go on. He was persistent because he called you first. He didn't just send you
That's
a whole
correct.
bunch of texts.
That's correct.
And then he sent you an urgent message and you responded because you trust him. He didn't try to explain the whole program to you. He just did a three-way and used the system, correct?
Correct. That is absolutely correct.
All right, just getting that straight for the people in the back. Okay. Go ahead, Miss Rana. And then you read me something that I was like, did you just write that?
Yeah, because you asked me what I had asked what the mission and vision of the company was, even though I knew what that more was going to be explained in the coming days and weeks. And you asked me what I thought a vibe was about, and I said I think a vibe is energy. And I've actually been studying a lot about energy, and I explained that in the Western world we don't really talk a lot about energy and how it relates to the body and the scientific methods thereof, but in other cultures, like the Asian community, they talk a lot about energy. And so everything is energy. And once you learn to vibrate correctly, because we're talking about a vibe, right? Once you learn to vibrate correctly, reality is yours. So if you don't remember anything that I'm saying, the major takeaway here is that everything is energy, and that's the vibe. Your thoughts are energy, your feelings are energy. We can transform and we can redirect our energy because it can't be destroyed or created, but it can be transformed via a different form of energy. So we're all made up of energy existing in the universe. Therefore, we aren't just a physical body within a physical world system. So I always like to think, and I share this quite often, that we're spiritual beings on this earth having a natural experience. So energy can both be sent and it can be received. So in the example that we gave you about my phone call with Kevin, he sent me a lot of energy. I called, he was still hyped. He had a vibe, and I resonated with that energy, and so I received it. One can manifest what it is that you desire if you learn to harness the power of this energy, utilizing it to benefit you. Aristotle once said, the energy of the mind is the essence of life. Nothing sits idle, and all things vibrate to a certain frequency. Sound vibrations in music is something that most people have heard of, called a hertz. That's a measurement or a unit to describe how fast a sound cycles per second. So these hertz, when we're pertaining to sounds, are all unique vibrations. Again, it's a vibe. For example, sounds can carry their own vibration. I used to live across the street from a church that had an old bell that chimed every hour during the daytime. I believe that it provided a frequency that was so wonderful that it resonated and still does with me today. I can still hear the bell tolling. I even believe that birds that I hear chirping quite often in the morning hours carry their own sound vibrations. You get the point. Many will venture to say that God is that same. Some people call him God, someone will say source, is that same vibration or that same power or energy. And wrapping up, one central vibration can take many forms. The creative force or God is life itself or central source, and its manifestations in man are vibratory or electrical. And I'll say that again. Uh, for the life source, which is God, to me, which is Yah, its manifestations in man are vibratory or electrical. Electricity can be understood as God in action. That's us. So know that we can be influenced by vibrational energy. We can be influenced by the vibe, whether it's positive or negative. I personally delight in and I choose positive vibrational energy. And that was my message that I gave yesterday. Thanks for letting me share.
Thank you so much. I was taking notes. I learned so much, and that's what vibe is vibe is not about me. It's not about Reagan. It's not about Dre. It's not about our VPs, our vibe partners that you guys haven't met yet. It's not about all of you, your VPs, vibe partners. It's about the we. It's about us. right? And we all bring something different to the table. So just to kind of wrap this up, I so appreciate you sharing that. I do want to tell everybody this. I realized that when I put out a text message and called people only 2.5 weeks ago, get that date straight, guys. We haven't been doing this for very long, 2.5 weeks, and 8,100 people have vibed with us without knowing that they were vibing with us. And I created FOMO on purpose, right? I created fear of missing out on purpose. And then I went to Mexico and relaxed. And I didn't answer anybody at all. I only talked to the people I wanted to talk to because I'm like, I'm going to relax. Then I got back December 26th and I put out flyers, I put out smoke signals, and a whole bunch of people got on the call. Hundreds of people got on the call. And I told them with Reagan and I side by side, because we are one, we are a separate, yes, we look alike, but we vibe very differently, right? We're very different, but we're very much the same as well. And we told the people, for all you new folks on here, we told the people that we were starting our own company. And I wanted to focus on the Matrix only, right? How many of you guys have seen the movie The Matrix? And I actually haven't watched The Matrix all the way through. I'm going to watch a movie tonight because I rarely watch a movie because I'm always vibing at a high frequency until I fall out, right? Or I get real frustrated. I kind of get irritated. So I've learned how to, once I start feeling myself vibrating, Ronette, on a kind of negative, I go to sleep, right? So I go to sleep. Kevin, what do you do when you start to get frustrated a little bit? What do you tend to do? Tell me what
Good
you do
question.
real quick. Tell me what
Yeah.
you do when you get a little frustrated, but then let's end on a positive. Tell me what you do when you are excited.
Yeah,
And then
stressed out or excited. Yeah. Well, I'm a chess player. So I'll get online and I'll play chess. And that calms me down and that calms my nerves. And it puts me back into a mindset of strategy and things of that nature. So that is my go-to move when I am stressed out. I've learned chess from my father at a young age, and it's been a love of my life since then. So that's my go-to move. I go online and I play chess and I challenge people. And if I win, I feel a lot better. Even if I lose, I still feel good because I love the game of chess. So that's my out.
real quick, what do you do when you're super excited?
Wow. When I'm super excited, we live downtown Chicago, so I will rent a boat. I'll rent a boat and we go up and down the river and I scream and holler and yell and we me and my wife we pop those I don't know what they're called, but we pop these things and confetti comes out and we run down the river and we yell and we scream. So that's what we do. And I'll invite some people over and we'll do that. And that's what I do when I'm happy.
Perfect. So when you get out of the matrix, right? The red pill, the blue pill, do you want to go down the rabbit hole with the red pill? This is what I understand about the matrix, but I don't have a full understanding because I haven't watched the movie all the way through, but I'm going to today and I'm going to shut my phone off and I'm going to watch a movie and vibe out to this matrix. And because I'm an analyzer, not an over analyzer. Is it the red pill where I want to go down the rabbit hole and learn everything and uncharted territories? Or is it the blue pill where I want to just ignorance is bliss? I want to just stay in my own ignorance and I don't want to learn anything. And that's what we deal with all the time. So let me ask you this. When you get into our matrix, our 3x10 matrix that really goes to infinity and it pays out $442,860 a month to just duplicate 10 times. It's not hard.
Wow.
It's simple.
Yeah.
I'm already doing it right now with people and they don't even know they're doing it. 8,100 people, but really, Kevin and Ronette, I'm looking for the 1%. 1% of 8,100 people is about 80 to 100 people. I only honestly need about 1% of what we've already done to max out the matrix. Do you think that when you do you think you want to be part of my 1%, the legend team?
Absolutely.
Yes, of
Okay.
course. Of
I
course.
have been,
Yes.
I've been building the foundation, looking for my one percenters, because I don't really need everybody to vibe this way. I only need about 1% of whatever
Right.
number. It happens to be 80 to 100. So now I'm not duplicating by 3, I'm duplicating by 80 to 100. And I'm
Right.
okay with that, right? So
Yes.
if you want to be a part of the 1%, I'm doing a call tonight at 8 o'clock. It's very exclusive on this link. And it's only for people who truly want to vibe with me, because I'm not everybody's vibe. I get it. And people have opinions about that, and I get it. And that's okay. So only get on my call tonight if you actually want to be a part of the 1%. And you want to hit $442,860 a month. And that's not even including the other ways we get paid. I only want those people on my call tonight at 8 o'clock because I have a special guest and she is phenomenal. She's amazing. And I just don't want to waste her time with anybody who doesn't want to be a part of, truly be a part of the 1% by action, right? By belief. I don't care how many people you sign up. That doesn't make you a leader. Your mindset does. So, will I see you two on my call tonight at 8 o'clock? Because I'm locking it out at 8:10.
Oh, of course.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Mine,
we're in the long
yeah,
run. And
yeah, mine.
another thing I wanted, I'm sorry, go ahead, Renee.
Oh, I was just going to say that The Matrix is everything. That's like my favorite movie. I've actually done analysis on the movie. I shared it with everybody I can. You can ask my children, they're adult grown, but when they were little, I made them watch The Matrix because that is what we're in. And even though it's a metaphorical term, it does represent the choices that we make. Do we want to learn or do we want to unlearn? Do we want to, be uncomfortable sometimes when we're stretching ourselves and making our changes in life to get to where we want to be? Or do we want just the ordinary reality? So that's really my favorite movie. And yes, I'll be there.
Perfect.
Yes.
And
And I just
some,
wanted to add this right quick, if you don't mind.
absolutely, absolutely.
We are everyone that's on this Zoom, right? Everyone that's getting into this business, we are walking by faith, right? Because we don't know the product, but we are walking with you guys. It kind of reminds me of the movie The Ten Commandments. Remember, if you saw that movie when Moses opened the Red Sea and all of these Israelites, they were walking, with these walls of water on either side of them. They were walking by faith, right? And so that's kind of like what we're doing right now. We have faith in you and your sister and this product, and we are walking. We are with you guys. We have 1,000 people on this call. So we are walking by faith, and we know that this is going to take us to the promised land. And that's the beautiful part about it. And that's why we're walking, and that's why we're spreading this great news that you guys are bringing to us. And we have faith in you guys, and we're going to take it all the way. I just wanted to say that. And congratulations to everyone that is, taking a part of this program.
Thank you so much. And I just met the two of you last night, not even 24 hours.
Right.
And you just make me feel good and you bring me clarity to what it is that I'm doing. And I just wanted to introduce you to Reagan and to Tony, our CMO, and to Andre, our other owner, and just to the Vibe community. So thank you so much for sharing. I look forward to really vibing out with you and getting to know you on a deeper level as well. But thank you so much for being here. I appreciate
Thank
it so
you.
much.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. And thank you to all of you. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. You're welcome. All right. Well, I am going to shift gears and I'm going to pass it over to Miss Tony and to Miss Reagan. And they're going to show you guys how to get into the back office, because that is important. Because right now you guys are building on paper and you're building by faith. Well, we want to give you our website name and we want to allow you to actually get into the back office, but you have to follow directions. It's important. You also need to make sure that you follow directions, because that's really important. And the next thing that you need to make sure that you do is that you follow directions, because that's really important. So I'm going to get out of the way. If you do want to speak with me, I'll unmute the Telegram, because that's the only place I will really talk to you in there for right now anyway. So I'll allow you guys to communicate in there pretty soon. And then last thing, I'm going to give you a big alert, like attention, attention, alert, alert, hello. I'm going to give you all these little pictures in the Telegram. And then I'm going to come on there with my face and my voice, and I'm going to say, hey, in about an hour, we're going to unlock the referral links. It's sometime after 3 o'clock. I don't know if it's 3 or it won't be, 4 o'clock or 5. It won't be too late because we want you guys to be awake in Africa to be able to do this. But I will alert you so you don't have to feel anxious. Just calm down. That's why I'm talking to you so slowly, because I already talked to you really fast and I created FOMO on purpose, fear of missing out. And 8,100 people, but now I'm really looking for the 1%. I'm okay if 100 of you join Vibe. I would love for all of you to join Vibe, but I'm okay with 81 or 80 to 100 of you because I was looking for the 1%ers. So we can duplicate the matrix at 100 instead of 3 and max it out. And then Kevin, I don't want you to rent a boat. I want you to buy a boat. Is that fair?
That is music to my ears. Yes. I
Well,
would
let
love
me
that. I think
let
this
me
is
help
the
you
best
buy a
one.
boat. Let me help you buy a boat, okay? This year, not next
Okay.
year. We're going to buy a boat this year, okay?
Beautiful, beautiful. Megan, thank you. Yes.
You're welcome. You're welcome. And I'll find out what everybody else wants to. And then if you join the Legend Vibe tribe, then don't tell me what you want if you don't really want me to help you get it, because I'm going to push you. All right. Well, Reagan and Tony, I'm going to pass it over to you. I'm going to mute myself out, and you guys can actually close out the call too when you get done. I'm going to be here listening and watching, but you guys can close the call out as well. So, Miss Reagan, are you out there? Miss Tony, are you out there?
Yes, I am. Tony, you there?
I am. I'm trying to pull up my file. I had it up and I accidentally closed it. So y'all know how that goes.
No worries. So thanks guys for being on. Thank you, Megan, for that. I was feeling the calming vibe because this can be an anxious time. Now, sometimes being anxious is good when you need to move, because sometimes we will stay stagnant and you need to move. This is a time to move. It's also a time to be calm, and I put it in the chat. Give yourself some grace, give your sponsors some grace, give Vibe and the owners of Vibe and the corporate staff of Vibe some grace, because we're all in this together. I just wanted to add before we start this process, this does not determine your timestamp. So this is going to take away some of the anxiety, because I don't like anxiety. And, I talked to you guys about my heart surgeries. For those of you, for my, heart survivors, survivors out there, you'll know what I mean when you say, when things get real anxious, if you've had issues with your heart, you can feel it. And I've been sitting here, Tony and I, all morning, and it's been a very anxious time. And I really had to calm myself down, because we have to be around to enjoy the blessings and the journey and the friends that we're going to make and the money that we're going to make. We got to be around for that. And I will not, like, if I get stressed out, I will take a moment. So I want to say that to you guys. Don't be stressed out about this process. It's literally, when we go through the steps with you, you resetting your password and getting into the back office. Now, I know a lot of you are on Amazon and things like that, and you've forgotten your password and you have to go reset your password. It's no different. So don't make this hard. We created a video. I'm not really a video person. I'm more of a steps. Like, I want to read the steps and I want to go step by step. But we did create a video for you. So for those of you that want to follow the video later after we get off, try not to do it right now. Just try to pay attention, please. And then you'll be able to do it when you get off, because we'll drop the video and we'll drop the PDF in the Telegram. So number one, you want to make sure that you're in the Telegram. If you're not in the Telegram, you'll go to joinonemoretime.com and the Telegram link is on there. So again, we're just going to follow directions. We're not going to make it hard. Okay. So Tony, you want me to go ahead and pass it over to you?
Yes, I've got everything ready.
All right. Perfect. Being
Yeah.
anxious for nothing. Thanks for adding that. So let me not go against the word, because if it says be anxious for nothing, then I'm going to retract what I said about being, sometimes it's good to be anxious. No, it's not according to the word. So sorry about that. Go ahead, Tony.
It's been a super anxious morning. It's been a super anxious days. But you know what? Everything's fine. And I was just thinking maybe we can just wait. They don't, I mean, do they really want to see the back off? Do they really want to see it? Do y'all think? Megan? I don't know if they really want to see it.
I'm thinking so. I do want to add this disclaimer. When you get back there, don't be underwhelmed. Like, this is it, because
Mhm.
everything is hidden except for what you need to see right now. Okay?
Yes, everything
Say
is
that again.
very
Say that again, Reagan and Tony.
Everything is hidden except for what you need to see right now. It's kind of like vibe altogether. We're not, some other things are hidden. You don't have the full scope of things. You only need what you need to see right now. So that's it.
And you reiterated that, and we need to say it again, just because what you're seeing now is not the final everything. What you're seeing now is the owners doing everything they possibly can to get you where you need to be for what you need. So sometimes that doesn't mean sparkles and pizzazz all the time. It means we're getting you what you need to get to business, and the person who can do that the best is, what do you say, Megan? Low tech, high check.
I am low tech, high check. If you give me too much info, I will stop listening. Oh, wait, look at my shirt. Hold on.
Wait, I gotta
Real
see.
quick.
Hold on, I gotta stop my share real quick. What is it? Let me see.
Can you see me now?
I can see you now. Sorry, I wasn't listening.
Me and Reagan have these same shirts, and we took a trip and we wore the same thing. We looked exactly the same, and we wore these shirts. Do you know how much attention we got? Like,
Yeah.
we realized everybody loves twins, but they love it more when we dress the same. But I really mean this. I got this shirt for Reagan. Sorry, I wasn't listening. I'm a bad listener, so I have to like literally make myself listen. Like, I
Right?
can't be doing.
It's very difficult. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to show you this video again. Please watch it, and we're going to go over a PDF. Reagan is the absolute master at explaining things, so we're going to do this. You can do what you want, but please listen. And like Reagan said, the anxiety of getting in doesn't exist because of this. So, can you see just my video here?
Yes, ma'am.
Perfect. I'm going to play this. It's about 2 minutes, and then we'll go to a PDF to walk through the steps. And
It's
again,
not big, but it's not really big, but
oh, I will make it bigger. Let's see. What about now? Is it
I don't think I don't think it
screen
matters.
that's not?
No, it's fine. It's fine. Go right ahead.
No, it's big, Tony. I'm not sure. It's big.
Yes.
Okay.
And you guys, the reason we're doing this is because we know you're all going to have the same question. So here we go. .io. When you go to the Vibe, hello, we're going to set up your Vibe back office. The first thing we're going to do is go to thevibe.io. When you go to thevibe.io, you're going to see the web page with the countdown, but you're going to focus on lock your spot. Just click the button, and you're going to be taken to the back office of the Vibe. So right now, you're going to click on Forgot Password. When you click Forgot Password, you'll put in your email address, and you're going to click Send Reset Link. Be sure to read this message. Sometimes your email may take up to 5 to 10 minutes to get to you, so don't worry. Let's go check our email to see if it's there. Here is our email, password reset. Like I said, sometimes it'll be quickly. It may take up to 10 minutes, so please wait before you email support or message or call someone. Please wait at least a full 10 minutes to see if you've gotten your email. Now we're going to click Reset Password. When you get here, you're going to want to reset your password. What I would do is use the little I on each of these so you can see what you're typing. So let's say my password is password. it's not going to be password. I'm going to put in a capital letter, a 1, a symbol. We want this secure. So you want to make sure that you do something you remember, but also that's secure. But that way you can see. This password isn't going to be this. So let me pause this while I put in my real password. So now I've put in my real password and let's sign in. So once you sign into your back office, you're going to see this. You're going to need to verify your account. Once you get here, you're going to go check your email for your verification email. What we're going to do is fill out our profile. So once your profile is here, you can't mess with your email. You can't do anything with it. Your phone number, you need to fill that in. You've got a country code here, so go ahead and click one of the countries that you need to have there and put in your phone number. Then you're going to put in your birth date, whatever it is. Remember that you need to be at least 18. You're going to put in your zip code. In this case, I live in zip code 90210, which is going to fully fill out my profile. And then you're going to see your sponsor or not. This is very important. If you do not see your sponsor or your sponsor information is incorrect, you need to email support@thevibe.io to update these details. You can click this button and it's going to open up your email, or you can just copy and paste and email them. Once this is completely filled out, which means every single box needs to have something in it that is correct information, you can then click Submit Form. Once you click Submit Form, your profile will be up to date and you can go to your dashboard and you can look at everything that's there, which isn't a lot right now. You can see the referrals tab if you have referrals, and you can see your dashboard. Everything's there for you. Okay, so you guys, listen, I'm going to apologize. I'm not the best how to make a video person. So there were some things in there that may conflict with the PDF that I'm going to show you. So I do apologize. Reagan, do you want to read over this PDF? Because I know that there were some conflicts. Y'all know how sometimes you're trying to do something and it never turns out the way you want it to be.
That was awesome, though. I was like, okay.
I know.
I realized I also was talking super fast.
No. Okay, so we're going to say like no excuses. That was a bomb video. It was great. It was followed instructions. A lot of you guys can do this without a video, but I'm gonna tell you, I have another company and I'm a steps person. Like I will hoard the cats and give you step by step. And what I always get from people is like, those steps were exactly the way that they were supposed to be, because I pride myself on that. And if they're not, I'm okay with you telling me. So Tony, that was a great video. There was a couple missing things, but this is why the PDF will be important. So thank you, Tony, for that. I appreciate it. So really quick, guys, and then we are going to close and get off of here. So we're going to drop the PDF and we're going to drop the video. However you choose to do it is up to you. I did go through this. I went through this with someone this morning and they were asking me questions. I said, did you look at number 3? Like, why are you asking me a question? I need you to look at number 3. This is when I get bossy, only on steps. So if you read it and you really go step by step, you're going to be perfectly fine. So number 1, like Tony said in the video, you're going to visit the website. You'll go to the website. Now, this is not our official, it's our official URL, but it's not the official page. So once you go there, you're going to click lock your spot. Uh-oh. Tony, can't see the PDF. Okay, thank you. You're good. You're fine. You're going to click lock your spot, and it's going to take you to the, oh, hold on 1 second. Button to begin registration. Okay, yes. So then that's where you're going to click forgot password. You'll click forgot password. Then you're going to check your email. Again, wait 5 to 10 minutes roughly, and then you're going to reset your password. Then it's going to take you back to the login page. So I put this on here, the return login page, just in case, because now you guys will be able to access You don't have to go all the way back to the vibe.io. You can always now go to backoffice.thevibe.io to get to your login page. So now that's where you're going to log in with your new password like you've seen on the video. Step number 6. This is super important. You want to update your profile and enable your Telegram notification. So if you follow this, you'll be good. So when you click the profile tab, you're going to fill in all of your account details like Tony did in the video. Then you'll enable Telegram notifications. So you're going to click the notifications tab. Tony, can you go there really quick? You're going to be off of here by 1 o'clock. So you're going to click when you click the profile tab, you will see account and notifications. So right here on notifications, you're going to click enable. And when you click that, if you are on your desktop and you don't have Telegram on your desktop like Megan doesn't, it's going to prompt you to get Telegram on your desktop. So my suggestion is you can go on your phone and do this if you have Telegram on your phone and not on your desktop. So that way you're not trying to figure out how to get Telegram on your desktop right now. Wherever your Telegram is, when you click enable, it's going to take you into Telegram and it's going to be a bot that says start bot, and it will, and then you follow the steps there. That will enable your Telegram notifications. So now we would be able to send things directly personally to you in Telegram if we needed to tell you something about your account. Okay, you can go back, Tony, to the PDF. So we were on step number 6. So follow that. I put the very important on there, that it's important to enable it. Now on number 7, this is what you guys didn't see in the video. I need you to go back to your email address. Go back to your email, and you should have a email verification email. You're going to have, that's where you're going to double opt in to verify your email. So again, that might take like 5 to 10 minutes to get there, but so that means you should get 2 emails from us. One after you do forgot password, and then one to verify your email. So as long as you follow the steps, don't get out of order, just follow the steps, you'll be perfectly fine. Number 8, it says join the required Telegram group. Whenever you do your enabling, I'm going to switch 7 and 8 before I give it to you guys. Because I'm going to make 8 number 7. Because that's when you're enabling your Telegram, that's when you're going to join the group. So if you're not already in the group, the Telegram group, that'll be the opportunity for you to get into that main group that we're in. So no worries, I'll flip-flop 7 and 8. Then the start section off to the right where it says how to review personal referrals. All you're going to do is click Vibe Partner tab, and you're going to access the partner section where you click referrals. That way you'll be able to see your referrals. If you have been being the great leaders that I know that you all are, you probably already have your own list. So you'll be able to look on that and say, hey, so-and-so's missing. Now you can reach out to them, or you can submit a support ticket, and then I could check them, or our support team, because I'm supporting our support team right now. I can check it, and I can adjust the sponsor based off of the master list. So we're going to work hand in hand together. All I need you all to do is follow the PDF when we drop it, and everything will be good to go. And that's all I have. It is 12:59. Drop the mic.
That is
Awesome.
it. There's nothing else.
Awesome. Well, I'm excited, guys. I'll see the legends at 8 o'clock tonight, and we'll give an update in Telegram on when the referral links are going to pop up, because Miss Tony and Miss Reagan, it's my understanding that you can't see the referral links right now, right?
Yes, thank you for adding that. Yes, your referral links aren't going to be available until after, I believe Megan said 3 or 4. So you can keep, log into your back office, after 3 or 4, p.m. Eastern Standard Time, roughly around there. If it's not right at 3 or 4, no worries. Just keep checking, and then you'll be able to see your referral link, which will show up on your profile tab. That means that you all are, this is super important actually. That means that you all are free to start sending out your link to those that didn't get in during the pre-launch time. Now you can send out your link. Now, the important thing is when you're sending out your referral link, those people that are getting in, you may want to give them a little bit of healthy fear of loss, because as they are registering, they are being timestamped at that time as they are registering, because all of us that came in through the pre-launch and we've uploaded your info, we're getting in first because we've seen the vision first, right? So everybody that you share your referral link with, they will come in after the wave of all of us getting in, those that choose to upgrade at official launch time. So I hope that was understood. You can run like heck after you get your referral link. When you submit a support ticket, do not be long-winded. Please get to the point. Like, you don't have to give me a backstory or give our support team a backstory. Just say what you're messaging for, and we'll get everything rolling for you, where your stuff is updated correctly and you're able to get to share it. So thank you guys for your time. I appreciate it. Thank you, Tony. Thank you, Megan. See you later.
All right. Well, see you guys. Thank you. February 1st is the last sponsorship change date, but 2 people have to agree. That's not important right now. Run like crazy and get your people in before everybody else gets their people in, because their time that they sign up does matter now. And they fall in the matrix based on their timestamp. So I will alert you in the Telegram with a lot of pictures and tell you in an hour, your referral link's going to pop up. And then the horse gates are going to open, and you want to get your people in as fast as possible. Thank you so much. I'll see you guys, all the legends, at 8 o'clock tonight, Eastern Standard Time.
Megan, I'm so sorry to interrupt you.
You almost got me immediately.
I know. I put something in there, but I want to really, really please reiterate, you guys. Do not private message Megan or Reagan or me or anybody in Telegram. Please only go to support, because that's where everything is logged. And if you go in Telegram, it won't be logged and we probably won't see it.
Yeah. And I'm not answering anybody anywhere but Telegram. Anyway, I'm about to open up the Telegram so people can ask questions in there and talk if they want, or maybe not. I don't know.
No, please don't.
Just don't direct message us in Telegram.
Yeah, don't unmute them. I'm sorry. Don't open up the Telegram, because we're gonna put this information in and it needs to just sit there. Yeah, it needs to sit there for everybody. Thank you. I appreciate it.
I'm gonna go watch a movie because I already launched my business and there's 8,100 people in here, so I'm gonna go watch The Matrix.
Go relax. Go relax. All right, we're posting for you guys. See you later. I know, it's probably like, get off of here and give us our stuff. So we got you. We hear you. Bye-bye.
Okay,
Bye.
great job, Megan. Great job, guys.
Great job, Kevin. Great job, Ronette.
Thank you.
Love you guys. Go vibe out.
I'll be back. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Recording